everyone, my name's Trista Wesley. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today on Trista's Tips, I thought it would be helpful to speak with one of our current MBA students, current second year MBA. He's almost headed out of here. Bryan Carlo. Bryan, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi everybody. My name is Bryan Carlo. I'm a second year MBA. I am currently concentrating in finance, and I interned over the summer at Citigroup in New York, and will be returning there after I graduate.
Awesome, thank you. So I thought it might be helpful for Bryan to tell us a little bit about his experience participating in clubs and organizations and just getting involved on campus in general. So to start us off, just tell me a little bit about some of the clubs and organizations that you've been involved in.
Yeah, so I have been involved primarily with the Simon Finance and Investments Club as one of my primary academic clubs that I participate in, and it's really a great opportunity for students who have either never had finance experience or just want to sharpen their finance knowledge. It's a great way for them to learn about the markets, to study stocks, and to learn about what kind of deals and M&A are going on in the market right now. And every week we have weekly meetings where we talk about current events, the economy, how that's going to affect the financial markets, and then we usually have some sort of deal of the week that's going on, whether it's an IPO deal or a merger and acquisition or an M&A deal. And it's a great way just to kind of learn from your peers and to get hands-on experience, because as part of the Investments Club, we also manage a student-run portfolio where you have the opportunity to be either an analyst or a portfolio manager and get the opportunity to actually do some real analysis on stocks and invest real money. Yeah. And then for one of my social clubs that I'm involved in, I'm the president of the Simon Sports Club, and basically we do everything related to sports, from organizing our intramural teams to compete at University of Rochester intramurals, to organizing outings to different sporting events like Rochester Red Wings baseball games, Rochester Americans hockey games, a couple of Buffalo Bills games in Buffalo for football. So really it's just kind of getting people who are interested in sports and competitive sports out and participating.
Sure, great. So you're not so busy, huh?
Oh, no. I have plenty of time.
Well, that's great. So what would you say is the greatest benefit of getting involved on campus?
So really it's just, I think there are two main benefits. One is getting a chance to know your peers and know your classmates outside of the classroom. You know, we spend a lot of time working with each other in classwork and studying and group projects, but it's really kind of nice to get to know your classmates in more of a social atmosphere, and clubs really kind of facilitate that, and you get to learn from them as well, and particularly in your academic clubs like in the Investments Club, Finance and Investments Club. And two, it's a good way just to network and to develop some commonalities with your classmates. For example, if you join a social club like the sports club or the dance club or some of the other cultural clubs, it's a great way to build a connection outside of the classroom and learn from your classmates, and really just a good way to relax and have fun.
Yeah, absolutely. All things that we want you to be doing while you're here.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. It's not always just work.
That's right. So what piece of advice would you give to students, incoming students, who are feeling a little nervous about the idea of juggling their academics as well as their job search and then getting involved on campus?
So I was definitely feeling overwhelmed when I first came in, because there's just so many things going on all at once, especially in your fall quarter of your first year, where you have just everything, like you mentioned, with job search and internship search and academics and clubs. My way was just to prioritize and really just kind of do a self check of what do you want to get out of your experience here at Simon. I mean, some people come in with the expectations that I want to get really good grades, get that 4.0, which is great, but you kind of lose something when you don't get involved and when you aren't really kind of putting yourself out there and trying to get involved outside of the classroom. Because I think the extracurricular component is a huge portion of what you take away from here at Simon. Because again, you're preparing yourself for your career by getting involved with some of the academic clubs and the career focused clubs like the accounting club, the finance club, the marketing club. So you really do lose that kind of supplemental education if you don't get involved with anything outside. So really it's kind of prioritizing and balancing. I know a lot of people come in with the ambition to get their dream internship and their dream job, and I definitely think that's what we definitely want to encourage and want to help you to achieve. But these other things on the side will help you get there.
Yeah.
So it all kind of ties together, and it's really just kind of making sure that you're a balanced, well-rounded person, because that's ultimately what employers are looking for, is somebody that can manage their time and can balance work and life.
Sure. And getting involved on campus will definitely help you to
Absolutely.
learn that time
It's definitely
management.
a great skill that you can pick up by getting involved and by participating in club events.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Bryan.
Oh,
I
no
really
problem.
appreciate you taking
Thank you
the
for having
time.
me.
Absolutely. I hope this was helpful to all of you. I also encourage you to go on our website and explore some of our recent webinars about housing and life in Rochester if you're someone who's getting geared up and excited to join us this summer. So thank you so much again, and we'll see you next time.